Oh my god. If you can hear in the background, my sister is legitly screaming because she has friends and she has like fucking stupid ass problems. Oh my god. Yes. Somebody shoot me. Make her a baked chicken, Lily. Make sushi out of her brains. So I just have to encourage her so that she doesn't feel not encouraged. I believe again. I'm going to. Nobody bitch slaps me. You ballsy, boy. Now, who dirtied my room? What? You're a damn stupid ass reject. Stupid ass, stank ass, dumb ass, reject. Hit him. Come on, reject. Imagine only dying 7 times out of the entire game. I'm being the only one up against 3. Oh my god. I should die good. I'm a boast on these boys. It was too easy, boys. And I've been running out of reasons. I've been dancing in my room, making clothes on my jeans. I've been going.
So, your family, when you have pain, okay? You would be saying.
Ingrown toenail. Oh my. Superman.
Okay. You said no. You okay, comfortable there? Okay. So let me wipe down. As long as it's a good angle for you. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. Again, with this lens, it's super sensitive. So this is the only hard part right now, because it'll move just a little bit, but that's okay. And then we'll refocus and go at it. So this is the tourniquet. Yeah, I watched you do that. And this is to stop any bleeding. And this thing bleeds pretty easily, doesn't it? Oh yeah. But when you hit the
Oh, what is it? I'm gonna go to, because that was just my training.
Yeah.
No.
When you see that, it just gushes blood. Yeah, guys, that's why it's really important, because if there's too much blood, the acid won't work. So everything looks good. And that tissue wants to bleed like crazy, so we'll leave them there for now. We'll remove them in a second. Okay, we'll get the acid.
group of friends eating lunch in their college cafeteria. His friends are talking and laughing, but they soon notice that the young man has hardly said a word. He seems distracted by something. Sitting a few tables away is a young woman. She's eating by herself, and in fact, the whole table around her is empty. As he stares, one of the young man's friends leans over and tells him to snap out of it, that the young woman he is staring at is weird, and he's better off leaving her alone. The young man doesn't think she looks weird. In fact, he thinks she looks nice. Plus, he's seen her in one of his classes, and she doesn't seem strange, just shy. The young man's friends watch as he gets up from his table and goes to sit across from the young woman. She seems
like I mentioned sister again.
Hi, as if she doesn't know what to say back. The young man tells her that he's seen her in his anatomy class and introduces himself to her, extending a hand. After a brief moment, she returns his handshake. She's seen him in the class too. The two start talking, having one of those awkward first conversations that happen with someone you like. They talk a bit about their class. They both find it very difficult. About their majors, both pre-med, and where they live, he on campus, her off. The young man needs to get going to his next class, but he asks if she wants to study together sometime. She seems hesitant, but then agrees to at least exchange phone numbers. The young man walks away from the table with a big smile on his face. That night, the young man is studying in his dorm. His roommate asks him if he wants to come with him to a party. The young man tells him no, he has a big test coming up and he needs to focus on it. His roommate leaves, and he checks his phone for the 100th time that night. Still no messages. Just as he sets it back on his desk, though, it chimes. There's a text, and it's from her. This stuff is really hard. Do you want to study together? The young man is excited. Of course he wants to study together. Where? Her apartment? Great. The young man doesn't waste any time, grabs his jacket and his books, and heads out. It's starting to snow lightly as he bikes to her apartment, which is a couple miles off campus. He's feeling a little nervous as he locks up his bike and walks to her door. He knocks, and the door opens. There she is, the young woman, looking just as nice as she did in the cafeteria. The young woman shows him into her apartment.
Why doesn't you like So sad. What shall I do?
Idiot.
We're waiting for you.
Eventually, she tells him that she has something she needs to ask him. She wants to know if he thinks she's weird. The young man is taken aback and answers no, not at all. She tells him that she knows it sounds stupid, but when she was younger, the rumor went around her school that she was some kind of witch. She didn't know if maybe someone from her childhood, which many refer to as the old interviewers, that she is trained as an obstetrics nurse, also known as an OB, a type of nurse that specializes in helping to care for women and fetuses during pregnancy, labor, and childbirth. It would seem at first glance that SCP-1060 is a completely normal young woman, and that is true, but only during the day. At night, SCP-1060 undergoes some rather strange changes to her physiology. In the evening, roughly 80 minutes after SCP-1060 has fallen asleep, her head and certain internal organs, including her heart, lungs, liver, and the majority of her digestive system, will physically detach from the rest of her body. This occurs with a sudden jerking motion that rips the head and organs from the body, leaving a large gaping hole in the subject's neck. The now detached head and trailing organs will begin to levitate through a process that has yet to be explained by SCP Foundation researchers. They will begin to float around the room they are in as other physical changes take place. The subject's tongue will increase in size to roughly 22 centimeters in length and will begin flicking at the air much in the same way that a snake does. The subject's upper and lower canine teeth also increase in both size and sharpness, all while the body her head was once firmly affixed to will remain lying in the same position.
Yeah, that's creepy as fuck. I don't want to watch it no more.
Her complete unawareness of her condition has led her to be very insistent that she be released from Foundation containment, and frequently requests that she be allowed to contact her family members. So far, both of these requests have been denied.
Damn.
A head that rips itself from its own body at night and flies around with its exposed organs dangling beneath it is an extremely unsettling image. But this is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what makes SCP-1060 truly horrifying. Just as the many Malay legends and myths describe, this creature's favorite foods are children and unborn fetuses carried by pregnant women. The Foundation learned this fact in a particularly unsettling incident, which has been designated SCP-1060.01A. During this incident, a researcher who was in her second trimester of pregnancy entered the containment chamber of SCP-1060 while it was engaged in its nighttime cycle behavior in order to refill the basin of vinegar that would allow it to return to its complete human form. Despite not having previously shown aggressive behavior towards staff, as soon as the researcher entered the chamber, SCP-1060 immediately flew at her. It used its dangling intestines to restrain the researcher, and results were not pretty. Sadly, neither the researcher nor the fetus that she was carrying survived. Following this incident, the containment procedures for SCP-1060 were updated to specify that members of staff who are pregnant or suspect that they may be pregnant are not allowed into the containment chamber during its nighttime cycle. While the origins of SCP-1060 and just how this young woman came to possess these anomalous properties are unknown, there are numerous tales, most originating
Bermuda Triangle.
It's one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Over 100
Mr. Beast.
have gone missing
My
with
favorite
no
guy to watch.
explanation. Me
Oh,
and
one of
the
my favorite
boys
guys.
are going to spend 24 hours straight in the Bermuda Triangle. Wish us luck.
No.
Guys, we're in the ocean. I want you all to make a will. I want you all to take a camera and let us know if something were to happen to you, what would you want to happen with your money?
It's not a will if I don't have a feather in the blue.
Alright, I'm going to write this little balloon.
My last will and testament. I don't own a lot of things, so I'll probably just leave my dog to my fam and everything else to my family. But my ostrich is a free man.
Alright, so my last will and testament, I'm going to leave the house, our cars, our dogs, our cats, and all of our money to my wife.
Alright guys, if I die, Mom, just take the car that Jimmy gave me and my Xbox, keep that.
For their wills, they wanted quills and paper, so I got them at the work.
Did you actually get a...
Here's paper.
There you have it. Chris is giving everything to his wife.
Man, that's my defense.
It says, my will, give my boat to my dad. Shelby can have everything, except my web history.
We're actually currently in the Bermuda Triangle. The boys
Somebody
aren't
help me.
doing too well. We're all seasick beyond belief. Oh, this starting now. 24 hours begins. Are you guys okay?
Any part of me look okay right now?
We're gonna tell the captain to say we're not here. The water's too.
My chance.
Yeah, he's dead.
I want you to stand right here and just look at this going up and down. Like, we're not being babies. It's been requested that we find a little bit calmer waters. I mean, that minutes is going to be like a swimming pool.
We came to a little bit calmer waters. As you can see, the waves aren't as big, so are you fine?
I'm doing better.
We're probably going to go back out there.
That's not good. I threw up 11 times.
We're literally in the Bermuda Triangle. Chris, this is the Bermuda Triangle. Keep going in! Holy what? Why not? What could
Oh, you're
possibly
dead.
go wrong?
I'm about to jump off a yacht. I love you, Jimmy, if I don't make it. We got him. Marcus, you going?
Bruh.
Alright, Mark. Alright, Mark. How's the water feel, dude? Feels pretty good. You ready to have fun, dude? Wait, guys.
Dude, where's Chandler?
I swear he was there the whole time.
Yo, he lost Chandler. I'm gonna go find him. I'm out. Slowly. We got him. I got him back home. Bring Chandler over here.
Chandler, buddy.
Chandler, are you okay?
Are you okay? Yeah. Alright, guys. Last one to fall off wins $2,000. Oh!
Let's go. Who's first win?
We are doing a cool trick competition. Whoever jumps off the yacht with the coolest trick wins $2 grand. Chandler, go for it. Chandler. Okay. Oh! Front flip. All right. All right, Mark. Oh my God, that looks painful. Now that everyone is dried out, we will crown the winner. Everyone is dried out. We will crown the winners of the trick competition. Marcus, you just did a pencil dive. I deserve to win. That was a You just did a can of belly flop. You better not. I did the best front flip. And so did Chris. No, his was worse, and I went down. I went first. We all know you never win. I did. I was trying to push you in. We have to keep Chandler's brand alive. We have to. It's for... I knew it. Chandler's the winner. Right. Right. Oh my God. All right, come on, children. Let's go eat. So what happened? The big time-lapse camera fell into the water, so we're going to try and rescue it. Please rescue it. We're trying. Shine light on Chris. Shine light on Chris. Do you see anything? Don't lose Viking. Don't lose Viking.
I don't give a shit, boy.
HBO Max, April 23rd.
Corvette. Hop in the moment and get like that. We talk about that. Corvette.
How you like the Bermuda Triangle so far?
It's pretty dangerous.
I hate it.
It's a camera.
The only thing that's gotten hurt so far in the Bermuda Triangle is literally our $7,000 camera. I stubbed my toe. Honestly, I'm kind of enjoying it. Maybe it's because we're on a yacht, but it doesn't seem that bad.
The reason why all those sailors and Amelia Earhart are missing, because it's so nice here. Why would you leave?
Maybe the reason why this place is so dangerous is because they don't have trees. TeamTrees.org or donate below the video. We're almost at 20 million. Now that all of you guys are fed, it's time for the next challenge. As you know, things in the Bermuda Triangle typically go missing. So let's play hide and seek.
You should count to 10,000 because you've already done it.
I'm going to go count to 500. You guys hide. Whoever I find last gets $2,000.
Hey.
Okay. So I'm in my room and I'm going to begin counting. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God, can you fit?
There's no way I'm fit.
No, you can. There's no way. You have to believe it. Hold this. I can't get out, and it hurts. I know you can't see, but I'm on the top of the boat. You'll never see me.
40, 41, 42.
Holy crap, it's hot in here. As you can see, I'm underneath something.
301.
It's getting hot in here.
303.
Sometimes you're fun close.
Over here?
500. Let's do this. Oh, it has to be. Your booth. Hope no one's hiding in the water. We'll keep exploring. I see you.
I couldn't find anywhere else. All my spots didn't work. I want another try.
Let's check the rooms. This door's cracked, and I bet you they left it cracked, so I wouldn't think someone's in yet. Pretty sure I'm checking every nook and cranny. Granny!
The look on your face was priceless.
I thought I had someone.
You said I could not mess with other people. You didn't say I could not sword you. Oh, you gotta be quicker.
I think there's someone in here.
No! We know someone's in the closet. How do we mess with them? Can I see Febreze and just start spraying Febreze? I know where Steve's. Look at that. We're gonna Febreze bomb whoever's in the bathroom. Did you check in here?
Yep, we did. Wait, I can't see anyone.
He's known you've been in there from like the beginning.
Can I come out now? Yeah. Chandler won. We haven't found him yet. Chandler is the only one we haven't found yet.
I know where he is.
Did they forget about me? Probably. Freak out of here. I don't care anymore. Oh, I can't breathe in there.
Hey, there you are. Really? All I had to do was come up here?
Guys, I just heard something. I gotta find somebody. What the freak was that? funny.
Yeah, this is too. I'm not ever doing this again. Just gonna go back to her since. What the heck?
Surprise!
You guys are sharing this one?
Aren't you glad you found us?
I'm very glad, yes, because I was upstairs and I saw someone, but I think it was a crew member, and I was in my underwear.
While the seasickness, the camera falling in the ocean, and Chandler winning 3 challenges in a row were all bizarre occurrences, we still weren't convinced it was the Bermuda Triangle. But later that night, we managed to get some footage of some disturbing
Oh
stuff.
my god. Where's my goddamn pen, bitch? Read. ASMR. Hey, just look at this. My channel features ASMR and good gaming. I fucking swear to God. Let's go next. I gotta change my YouTube. Okay. I gotta go like this. And stuff like that.